Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cheerleaders, welcome to Tatami Talk, another short form video. So today me and Anthony are going to talk about Judo Gis. So today we're both wearing a single weave Judo Gi. All right. Now, what is the difference in a Judo Gi to a Jiu-Jitsu Gi or Karate Gi and stuff is that a Judo Gi is, let's just start from the bottom. So our pants, we wear regular white pants. They have these little sewn-on knee pads. Right, Anthony?
Not all of them. Mine doesn't have it.
Yeah, you do. You got the sewn-on knee pad right there. See there? Right there. And it goes all the way down.
I'll be honest, I never pay attention to the pants. I usually just pay attention to the top.
Yes, that's one way also if you get some Judo Gi pants or even Jiu-Jitsu Gi pants. The knee pads are in the front. So sometimes I'll have like weird things where, see the patch is right here in the front right here? The patch will be in the butt sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen kids confuse it and wear it the other way around.
Yeah, so one way to always think about it is that the knee pads should be in front. If your knee pads are behind you, you're wearing them backwards.
Or there's some loops here for you to tie your belt. Well, the string, that should be in the front.
Yeah, those should be in the front as well. So let's just go to the gi top. So the one way to differentiate a Judo Gi top from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Gi top is that our gis are in two pieces. So there's the skirt half and the top half. And the skirt half is usually beneath the belt and stuff, but actually we have this halfway point at our chest here. And you see at the bottom half is quilted. We have this quilted bottom right here, and the top part is a single canvas at the top. Jiu-Jitsu Gis, I don't know why they do this or what the difference is, but it's just one canvas. So you see this whole canvas.
Some of them
piece.
have quilts, not all of them. Not all of them.
All right.
I think Jiu-Jitsu Gis have a lot more choices and varieties in the tournament, but Judo is more standardized.
Yeah, we're much more standardized in Judo. We only have pretty much two gis to choose from, a double weave or single weave, and then blue and white. Those are the only two gis allowed in international Judo and most dojos. If you go to like a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu club, they'll allow you wear any color for the most part, is it?
Yeah, any color. I mean, unless you wear hot pink, then some people might be...
I've seen people wear hot pink. I've seen it. And so I know someone might bring up, well, what about Judo Jean LaBelle that had the pink gi? He didn't wear that in judo competition. That was just for fun at practice and during some open match things.
Yeah, and if you're as good as Jean LaBelle, then you can do whatever the hell you want.
You wear whatever gi you want, all right? So when you go to judo competition, you have to wear a white gi or a blue gi, depending on which side that you're on. And when you get out there, there's regulations at how your gi can look and how it's supposed to fit you. Your skirt cannot be too short. It can't be like a tiny little skirt up here. It has to have some good length to it because judo is supposed to be equal opportunity, 50-50. I have a chance to get Anthony has a chance to get me. But one of the most important things in judo that they always want to measure is your sleeve length. And the sleeve length is so that you're not going to wear some tiny...
Just like this one.
Yeah, like this right now. I'm going to show you a little something. So you're not wearing gi like this. So when we fight each other, I can actually grab his gi. And I know some people are going to say, well, what about, I know Kayla Harris used to do this. She used to start matches doing this.
Japanese judokas do this too.
Yeah, you always start up here to pull your sleeves back. It's just a little bit of something to give yourself a little bit of an edge. Well, we're supposed to give each other equal opportunity. So my sleeves have to be a certain length. And the way they test it is that, okay, so I think you're here in the middle right here. All right, so stand up straight like I'm going to test you, okay? Face the camera, please. All right, no, we're going to do this on set. So the way they do this is, so arms down, out, in front of you, and they're going to give you a little tug right here. Put your arms straight. And if your gi doesn't reach right here, this is an illegal gi. He cannot compete in this gi. He has to go switch his gi before he gets on the mat. Now, if he doesn't have a gi, that he can't borrow gi from somebody, Anthony is disqualified. For practice, it's fine. Okay, and this is an easy way that they use to measure gis, is this little hands down, out, in front, little tug. So let's do it for me now. So, okay, so hands are down, I go out, in front, give me a little tug, there, boom. My gi is legal for competition. Now this is one of my practice gis, so it's lightweight gi as well. Is there anything specific about the gi that you like to talk about, Anthony?
Yeah, this gi, I didn't get it for competition, obviously. I got it during one of the heat waves we had a few years ago, and this is one of the thinnest Judo Gis, not Jiu-Jitsu Gis, that I've ever owned. And today's pretty hot too, so I'm probably gonna wear this today for the class after. Yeah, it's okay to get gis to not be competition legal just for training. But some people complain when we have a negative Yelp review saying we gave them like a gi that doesn't fit. It's like, well, as you train and wash it, it's gonna shrink.
Yeah. And that's one thing about Judo Gis, like white gis tend not to shrink that much. And
Something to do with the dyeing process.
White ones. So white judo gis tend not to shrink as much, but blue gis for some reason shrink. I don't know what it is about
It's a dyeing process. Yeah.
It's a dyeing process.
Yeah.
Because I had a blue gi one time, fit me fine. Then after a couple of years of washing it, I swear it turned to like a size 3. Like I would put it on sometimes just as a workout gi, and I swear it would be up here sometimes. I'll be like, I can't wear this no more. And I actually gave it to one of our lighter students also.
Yes, if you notice some of the older senseis or older judokas, you'll notice their white gi looks like it's really dirty, like almost like yellowish. It's actually because all the white gis nowadays they bleach them.
Yeah.
So when you buy them, they look like really crisp and white, and obviously this one's already like not as crisp from the washing. But the really yellow ones are the old school ones that weren't bleached, and that's what judo gis used to look like back then. And there's actually some people that look for that kind of look, that old school look, that want that yellowish tint on their gi.
My first judo gi I ever bought was an off-white gi, and that is the actual traditional gi.
Yeah. But
you see everybody in competition, everybody in practice wearing pure white, like bleached gis, and you're like, man, I look dirty. And you don't, you look fine. You actually look very traditional if you get one of those gis. If you're gonna practice, and it's just for practice, I suggest to get a nice single weave gi. Myself, I'm wearing a Golden Tiger gi right now. It's a dealer here in Los Angeles. You can get stuff from them online as well. Anthony's wearing his fancy Mizuno gi.
This is actually the cheapest gi out of all the ones I have. So
I'm scared to ask how much that gi costs. That's as cheap as
it's actually cheaper than that one.
Is it?
It is.
Okay, that's really well. I don't know. This is a pretty old gi. I think I got this gi for maybe I think I got this gi for like $55. I think.
Yeah. So yeah, this was around 55.
That was 55 too. Oh.
You got to remember though, judo gis, the higher the size number goes, the more expensive it is because it's more fabric by like $5 to $10 or something.
Yeah.
So this for 55 is still cheaper than that. So
yeah, you got a size 7 here.
it's size 6, I think. Yeah.
I know, I'm just messing.
Yeah.
And that's another thing about judo gis people have a question about. Because I know when people do jujitsu, they go these A1, A2, A3 numbers. In judo, as well as karate and taekwondo, they all just go by simple numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wear normally a size 5. Anthony normally wears a size 6.
I'm actually 5.5, but you have to only the more expensive gis, double weaves and so on. Usually have the half sizes. Single weaves, usually they only have the full sizes. So you have to size up one if you're in between.
Yeah. And so if you're just gonna do it for practice, I suggest get a single weave. A nice single weave works. You can get Golden Tiger, Adidas, Mizuno, Fuji, fighting films you want, the nicer one as well, Green Hill. If you're just doing it for practice, get a single weave. If you're gonna start going to competition and start working out harder, that's when you start looking into getting a double weave gi.
Yep.
And the thing with nowadays, and we'll talk about later in another video, is that we call them double weave, but they're not true double weaves anymore. Nowadays, you get what's called a weave and a half.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. They used to have thicker materials, but they noticed it was so hard to grab. That's why you want to wear a double weave gi for a tournament, is because you don't want to give your opponent an advantage, because the thicker the material, the harder it is to grab.
Yeah, and the higher the competition, the more likely someone's to be taking that little advantage of wearing a double weave gi. So if you think about competing, think about a double weave for competition only. If you think about just practicing, single weave's fine.
Another reason you want the single weave is if you're starting and it's your only training gi, the single weave dries faster.
Yeah.
And also it's less hot, so yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you want to add, Anthony?
Yeah. Wash your gi after every practice.
Wash your gi, all right? All right, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me at @Jerry_Juan at Instagram. You can follow Anthony at Anthony Throws on Instagram. You can follow the channel itself at Tatami Talk on Instagram, and you can follow the channel itself on YouTube at Tatami Talk. If you have any questions, things you want us to talk about, or things you want us to show you, you can also hit us up on our Gmail account. Yeah.
TatamiTalk@gmail.com.
Oh, he actually did something this time. He actually did something this time. All right. All right.